Active. Streaming live at youtube.com/Whakaata Māori. Subscribe now.
E tino aroha nau ki ngā mahi toi katoa, ngā mahi auaha. He pōrangi mātai.
Toi tū te rangi, toi tū te whenua, toi tū te reo Māori, toi ata ki te ao.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this privately owned swimming centre that was still in the planning stages. The owner spent 8 years trying to make the project viable, but the design was continually over budget, a design he was paying for. So, he called Apollo to help, because he trusted us to deliver. We got to know the critical success factors of the business. The current building plans had lost sight of what was needed. We took a fresh approach, starting with the most important aspect of the facility, the water bodies. Then, balanced the critical success factors of function, form, and cost to bring the designs in on budget. Finally, we could deliver the owner the new facility he needed. At Apollo, we understand your key success factors, put function over form if required, deliver what is needed at the highest quality, have lower operating costs, and always have very happy clients. Like this one, who was pretty stoked. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
Feel the mana.
Can I get a hiya?
Tāti te mai pokano.
Do you know what it's like to be in a body that you can't connect to?
I'm not your bro.
You are a boy and not a girl!
Whatever it is, I'm here for you.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
Check this out!
Our top rangatahi.
Wow.
Go head to head.
What are that flick pass?
Watch every player.
What a try!
Every game live on Māori Active. Winter Tournament 2024 ki Māori Active.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
E ngā reo, e ngā mana, tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai hara mai ki papai o ia. Mō tēnau kēmu whutupora o ngā kura tuarua o te motu. Uhiwero hara mai te toki, haumi e, hui e, tāki e. Kia ora koutou, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Manukura's beautiful Palmerston North at the Central Energy Trust Arena for the National Secondary Schools First 15 Championship. And before we go any further, we'd like to pay our respects to the late Kingi Tuheitia. E te Kingi, moi mai rā, moi mai rā, moi mai rā. Moi mai rā e tāre ki haere atu ki ngā tupuna kua tairi mai kei runga i te puki tapu o taupiri. Ka tangi atu tēnā kau, ka whiriwhiri ana ngā ringa. Ka rere atu te aroha ki ngā hunga mate. Of course, the sad loss of Kingi Tuheitia po tātou te whero has been felt around the motu this week as everyone converged in Ngarawā here for the wonderful sending off of our late king at Tūranga Waiwai Marae. Ko Kuranaki toku maunga, ko Tukituku te awa, ko Takitumu te waka, ko Ngāti Kahununu toku iwi, ko Jason Gerbies, aka Chopper Ho. I'll be your kai kōrero commentator for today's semi-final matchup. And that matchup today will be between Te Kura Tamatane or Kirikiriroa Hamilton Boys High School. And they are taking on Manawatu's Te Kura Tuarua or Aorangi Feilding High School. Semi-final matchup, of course, they're trying to get their way through to the big show. That is coming up on Sunday, and that is, of course, for the New Zealand Barbarians Trophy. Hamilton, well, they come with a storied history. They have been to this competition many a time. 5 titles from 13 appearances for Hamilton Boys High, and of course they've won the World Cup as well. Simply an outstanding squad is Hamilton Boys High. Feilding Boys, well, it's their first shot at it. They will make their way into the highest they've been before is the top 8 in the country. They were in the co-ed competition, doesn't exist anymore. They've won that title 3 times, 2009, 14 and 16. But now they're through to the big show, the top 4. Let's have a look at the lineup for Feilding for you here today, starting with the front row for Feilding. And it'll be in the Paumua propping partners in 1 and 3. Lemuri Balasia will be joined with Dane Johnson. Watch out for Johnson, very strong runner. The hooker today will be the captain, Alani Whakawā. In the locking roles today, Zach Filler and Finn Hendrickson. The Potaha loose forward partnership today is Joseph Nicola and Marshall Buckham. At the back of the scrum will be Ripuni Ravi Yawa. Fly half today is Kotahi Crib. At number 10, the Topatahi is Torres Tane. Has a great kicking game. Nixon Foreman in 12. Today, James Tui Tuba will be the Topupu 13. And the Paihau wingers in 11 is Dan Masiri, and Isra Hopa Crib will be in 14 today. Penny Javier will be the Futupeke fullback and shirt number 15. An outstanding lineup there for Feilding. And Hamilton now, as we see Feilding take the field, then line up in preparation. Well, Hamilton Boys High, boy, are they experienced. Luke Hills and Liam Vander Hayden will be the Paumua propping partners today in 1 and 3 respectively. Number 2 in their Waikape hooking role will be Tom Martin. Liam Melsup and Stefan Newman will be 4 and 5 in the Kai Fi Tiki locking role. Potaha is Alex Arnold and Jack Miller. At the back of the scrum will be Jake Rabarts. Mitch Swan will be the captain, the halfback in the 9 jersey. Dallas Rata Markini will be the 10 jersey today. Tupurua 12 will be Haikara or Waitai Hainga. Ollie Gruden will be in 13 today. The Pohau wingers 11 is Maxwell Kara and Ross Anderson, with Jackson Botherway will be their whiru picker at 15 at the back for Hamilton Boys High. Of course, Hamilton Boys High, we talked about their success. Big change for them, Nigel Hotham. He was the brains behind Hamilton Boys High for their world-class rugby program. He stepped down as the first 15 coach this year after 21 years at the helm. However, the whole time he was at the helm, Greg Kirkham was there to support him. He has now taken over as the head coach as we see Feilding lay down their whittle. Great tradition of schoolboys rugby, of course, is the performance. Lay that whittle through their haka. Feilding first. Kia mau te wehe. And boy, I don't know about you, but every time I see two great kura like Feilding Boys High School and Hamilton Boys High perform their haka, it just sends a tingle down your spine, doesn't it? Match referees today for this matchup, we'll see us in the middle will be Will Johnston. He'll be assisted by Carl Baker and James Wright, the assistant referees for today's matchup. An overcast conditions, slight breeze going left to right on the screen, which has died right down 16 degrees Celsius here. And as mentioned, coming from the northern direction, which is left to right on your screen, that breeze. But as I mentioned, right now, it has kind of died right down. So no advantage from the wind here to get us underway. Of course, both schools have an outstanding pedigree when it comes to providing All Blacks. Feilding High School, some of the great ones, Jack Finlay, Stu Fabrian, Perry Harris, of course, Aaron Smith, Cody Taylor. To name some of the ones that you'll know just recently. Of course, the Whitelock brothers, George, Luke and Sam, all came from Feilding High. Hamilton boys, plenty of themselves as well. Ryan Gatlin went there. One of my favourites, Tawara Kerr Barlow. 35 minutes, semi-final matchup, and Kaiwawao Johnson gets us underway. It'll be Feilding going left to right in their blue jerseys with Hamilton in possession here inside their 22 with their black and maroon tops. And they'll feed the ball wide from their try line early. Taken down there is number 13. Gruen. Hamilton boys, we've seen some great performances from them over the years. Last time they won this competition was 2022 against Napier. Down against Napier into the last seconds of the match, and they scored right on the buzzer to snap that victory 2 years ago. First Rārangi ki Waho line out will go to Feilding. Captain Whakava with the throw in there. Hamilton contesting. So the first Nonoke scrum of today's match. Look for big work from Feilding's number 3, Dane Johnson, a very good scrummager. The 3 jersey today for Feilding. The pressure on the left side. Running onto the ball is Tane, the number 10 for Feilding. Looking for pace. Inside the 22 now. Paleanasia. And some stiff defense from the fullback. Brought the way from Hamilton. While Johnson picks up the infringement. So first Hamene penalty will go to Feilding. Just outside the Ruatako Marua 22. And they've signalled for a shot at the post. Yeah, just looks like number 12 with that hit it was. Hairaka Waitai Hainga. Just a little quick off the mark. Penalty attempt is away. So no score in the match. Torutuminiti 3 minutes into this first half. Karearoa mo te kemunui whakaharahara a te rānei. Hei kona ka hikaka mātou ki te mātaki i ngā pukinga a tēnei a tēnā. Ki te tapatahi o te tima me te rātou upoko māro kia whakauhia ma wai e wanaki ake ki te waingara hei te rātapu. Both of these teams are well prepared to excite us with their talent, determination and teamwork today. Of course, and trying to make a bid for Sunday's championship final. Very cool. Away we go again, Feilding. Hamilton boys high, well experienced. And taken in. Hamilton boys high rewarded with a defensive scrum just on their 22 mark. I'd like to take an opportunity to thank our sponsors. Of course, a big thank you, a big mihi to Whakāto Māori for bringing you this live stream today. It's obviously free of charge and accessible no matter who you are in the motu. All of our whānau. And of course, thank you. We are grateful for the support of Bailey's Real Estate, Celtics, New Zealand Carbon Farming, and Apollo Projects, whose sponsorship enables us to share this event with you here today from Papa Oia. Papai Oia. Off the back of the scrum goes a number 8, Jake Rabarts. They're going to grind their way here. Kitty Raw, Hamilton. Quick hands, but good deep covering defence. The fly half Kotahi Crib from Feilding working hard out there in the early stages. Good offload. Up to the 10-metre mark now, Kitty Raw. Ball shoveled back, opportunity on the right side. If we get the pass away, this could be dangerous. Ranging down the edge, Ross Anderson will dive in for the first try of the match. With 6 minutes gone in the first half. Rima Tukore, 5 points to 0. Good pressure from Hamilton coming out of their own half, as you see on the replay here. But it was that ball out of the top of the maul and the presence of mind by the locking partner Stephen Newman to see outside of him Ross Anderson, and Anderson just pins his ears back. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, it is Kirikiriroa Hamilton Boys High School that will strike first here in the semi-final. Wide kick here for the conversion. There's a slight breeze there that is not going to let that get even close. So score remains 5 points to 0 here in the first half. Rima Tukore. Restart. Feilding. Now playing with that breeze in the first half, Feilding. We're their first time in the top 4 competition. Got here over very spirited Hurricanes final. Just a week or so ago. A great catch. And another kick here. Hamilton with a game plan for sure, as this one will just bounce in the field of play and go out. So defensive line-out for Feilding taken successfully. Strong run in the midfield from Tui Tuba. Charge down, regathered by Feilding. Held up in the maul. And Feilding take it in. Hamilton will take it out. Good composure there from the boys from Kirikiriroa. Sapiens for Tunan Fungi Sebi. Apology for my Latin. For Hamilton, a wise man craves his own fortune is the motto for Hamilton Boys High School. Kia toa, kia nako nui. Have courage, desire greatly. The motto for Feilding Boys High. Of course, earlier matchups today we saw over in the arena. First up in the girls division, Manukura defending champions taking on Hamilton Girls High, and they marched over them 38 points to 17. Then right here on field 3, which is just behind the arena, Howick. Boy, oh boy, Cinderella story. First season of Futupolta Rugby. And they get over Christchurch, who've been here a few times. 22 points to 17 in that one. So the 2 finalists have been decided. It'll be Manukura taking on Howick in the girls final. 10:30 on Sunday. So attacking scrum here for Kirikiriroa, just outside the 22 of Feilding. Off the back of the scrum, just losing his footing does number 13, Gurin. But over the advantage line, they go on the right side. Quick recycle of ball here into the hands of Vander Hayden. Great hands from 12. They'll shovel it, looking for the line. Just short. Feilding now under pressure on their try line. Hamilton trying to pick up their second try of the semi-final. Feilding have stolen the ball though. Zach Filler. Here with the blue headgear, steals this one. Came so close earlier, did Kiriroa. Gallant defence from Feilding, keeping them out at this point. So, an attacking scrum 5 metres out from the Feilding try line. Nonoke set and ready to go. Tap and go from the back. Leg drive. And he's driven back away from the line as Roberts. Close again. Got to stay low here to defend that line, Feilding. Miller takes a stab at it. Oh, and a bit of space now. Found a gap for Luke Hills. And just like that, in a blink of an eye, it's 2 tries in the first Tacoma Tahi, 11 minutes of this semi-final, as Hamilton Boys High will go out to Ko Mekore, 10 points to 0. See the attempt to go in a number of times from Kiriroa, and then just a little bit more width allowed Luke Hills to dot over for his first try of this contest. Jackson Bothaway will have the duties of kicking today. Furu Piquet, fullback for Te Kura Tamatane or Kiriroa, Hamilton Boys High School. He's just getting up a little bit into the face of Bothaway. And just hangs there long enough to go over. And that'll move the scoreline to Komarua Te Kore. 12 points to 0 here. Hamilton Boys High leading with 13 minutes gone in the first half.
Coming off, I'm just checking number. Who's coming off for? Number 1 off. Yep, go. Blood, is it? Blood. Cool. It is blood.
A blood bin there, as you can see, number 17 coming on for Feilding Boys High. Tavita Whakava. The ball went back, said the Kaiwa Wild Johnston. Very experienced referee is Will Johnston, so fantastic to have his services here today. Top 4, doesn't get any bigger than that. National Championship up to grab, the New Zealand Barbarians Trophy. Kick this time downfield. Feilding looking to counter. Good defensive line from Hamilton. Applies the pressure. And they can't get it out. Hamilton with the ball at the halfway mark now. Charging forward. Stolen in the tackle though. Not letting go. So it'll be a penalty to Te Kura Tamatane or Kiriroa. Hamilton Boys High just inside the half of Feilding. With that, breeze has now become stiff again from the northern facing area. So that's left or right on the screen as you look at it here in the telecast. No chance but to kick for the line. Safely done indeed. So the Rarangi Iki Waho lineup will be for Kiriroa. Tom Martin delivers it in and tapped back by Feilding, but some good work by the Kai whaka more forwards from Kirikiriroa. Feilding says, whatever you can do, we can do as well, and they'll win the ruck and cause the infringement to alleviate some of the pressure. Kicking for the line. One up. Perfectly. Down a halfway now for Feilding. Trying to find some territory. I mentioned Feilding made their way into this weekend's top 4 after a amazing Hurricanes final against their neighbours, Palmerston North Boys High. 15 points to 14. Couldn't be any closer. With Palmerston North leading earlier on in this match, just like Hamilton are. Feilding did come back in the match. Buckman with a try, Johnson the prop with a try for Feilding. So they have plenty of courage and grit, even when their backs are against the wall. Hamilton now, inside the 22, dancing his way through Delastrata Makine. No look pass. Mitch Swan, the number 9, he's the captain of Hamilton. And he's there quickly, isn't he, to deliver it. Looking for the corner. And he is in. Quick hands from Kirikiriroa. Proves the dividend. Maxwell Kara in the 11 jersey dotting over for the try. And Kirikiriroa picking up their 3rd try of the first half here already. Takoma Fetu Te Kore, 17 points to 0 here, right on the edge, as you can see, Rothaway lining up the conversion. Well, if you ask me, it all starts with Mitch Swan, the halfback for Hamilton. I mentioned he's the captain, but his ability to clear the ball from the ruck or the maul at pace has kept the pressure on. Conversion attempt tough into that breeze now, will go away. So the score remains Takoma Fetu Te Kore, 17 points to 0 here with 18 minutes gone in the first half of the semi-final matchup. New Zealand Secondary Schools Barbarians National First 15 Championship game. Restart again for Feilding. Remember Feilding playing with the breeze here in the first half. Got to find a way to get on the scoreboard. First things first, though, they're going to need that portal, going to need the ball, the pill. Hamilton. Oh, good fend. Strong run by Hikara. Waitai Hainga. As they'll kick it down into the territory. And there goes Feilding, trying to play the Kemu game in the half of Hamilton. Feilding now with possession. They'll go left side. Good juggle. Still going. Come back. Not before the foot just touches the sideline. Rārangi ki Waho will go to Kirikiriroa, so they'll line up for Hamilton here. It's the other two teams that are in the boys section with Hamilton and Feilding. At 2:45 will be Kelson boys out of the Blues region, Auckland. They'll be taking on Nelson College. Interesting when I look at the top 4 teams from each division this year. All 4 teams are new in the boys division this year, as in they weren't here last year. Don't get me wrong, because Kelson and Hamilton Boys High have a storied history within this competition, 5 titles each. Girls division, just the one change. Howick, the new team, and they're through to the grand final of the Hine Punamu Trophy come Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Saki Sututu, remember him? Former Blues player. He's coaching Howick this year. Obviously not too bad at it. Feilding now. Some good possession and good territory. Up to the 22 mark. Strong run. There's a replacement. Whakava will carry it up. Defensive work from Hamilton is good. They'll get it back though, Feilding. They'll switch angles, trying to find some pace. Cuts back in, and it'll work! It'll work! Nixon Foreman for Feilding will dot over for the first try. And Monahead needed 3 tries to 1 now. At least they're on the board here. Garima met there Tacoma Fetu. 5 points to 17. The scoreline changes. You can see the strong run from Whakaba. Replacement prop into the game. So they switch angles. I thought at this stage you needed to keep on going wide here. Chose to cut back in. Did Foreman, and boy oh boy was it in a master stroke. As Feilding are on the board. Vision attempt is wide. Ruatako Marua Miniti, 22 minutes into the first half. Feilding strike for their first points of the match in this semi-final. That'll give them some good mojo, if you like, going through the semi-final. Of course, Hamilton, we've mentioned their storied history at this competition. 5 titles, 13 appearances. Gone on to win the big dance internationally as well. Feilding their first time. Debutants. Kickoff. Great take. On the edge there by Nicola. Potaha number 6 for Feilding. That breeze, you can see what it's doing out there. Oh, crowd groans. I think you'll find the whanakirunga heiraro, the up and under, will be a tactic that these teams will look to apply here with the way this breeze is kind of picked up from the northern region here.
Yeah, good turnout.
Saw that in the kickoff. Tough for the number 6 for Feilding to take the ball, and then the up and under.
Who's winning?
And the charge towards halfway.
So these are pretty good.
Kura Tamatane or Kirikiriroa with the feed into the Munoke scrum. And it just pops up in the middle and they'll reset it. You mentioned a replacement in the front row. Tavita Whakava is in. He's joining Dane Johnston, who's a very strong scrummager in the 3 shirt.
But then Hamilton really came through.
Yeah,
they started playing really well.
Because Manukura.
Good crowd in here today for today's semi-final match. Of course, got told that Feilding High School have made it a teachers-only day. Isn't that cool? So they'll be all here in force to support their kura. Hamilton with the ball. Step and go. Offload. Waitai Hainga's had a good game, the 12 jersey for Hamilton. Strong runner of the ball. Feilding get the ball back. Looking to use that breeze to get out of the danger zone. Just inside the halfway of Hamilton. Kicking back up. The breeze will grab this. And taken. Wow! Captain Alani Whakava with good hands there for Feilding. Fuller takes it to the advantage line. It'll be a penalty to Feilding. Feilding of a storied history. 103 years old is Feilding High School. Founded in 1921. School roll this year. 1,676 pupils, so they got good size to them. On the flip side for Hamilton, they were founded in 1903, 121 years ago. They win that battle. And a knock on will give Feilding a prize possession inside Kirikiriroa's 22. 2,238 pupils at Hamilton this year. So two very big schools. And we'll see the blood bin for Feilding. Number 1, Imori Beli Naisa, who came off with the blood bin, is back into the match. So he's back in the front row here. Will contest the scrum. Po Whakamua, front row. Off the back of the scrum here. Good step. That one goes back, says Kaiwa Johnston. Feilding will look to make advantage from it. Now a bit of Worth. Kick behind the line. And the pressure, nothing he can do about it. As Maxwell Cutter will kick it out of play. And offside for Kirikiriroa. So Feilding with a penalty. And time off on the clock with Rua Tuko Mawhetu Miniti. 27 minutes gone in the first half. 35-minute halves here at the National Secondary Schools competition. Just see there in front of the advantage line, infringement coming at some stage. Out wide maybe. Just back at one of those rucks there, one of the players from number 6 by the looks. Alex Arnold from Te Kura Tamatane or Kirikiriroa, just getting some attention. We talked about the loss of Kingi to Heitia. Well, how about the celebration of Te Kuini? Ngā waihono I te pō. Congratulations on your inauguration yesterday. Fantastic to have her. And well, I tell you what, you can just tell sometimes when you look at some people, her wairua, her being, her presence is atahua, beautiful. And looking for a long tenure, a young Queenie to be ordained, and a long time to come with some celebration there. Of course, the morning of her father, Tuheitia, Kingi Tuheitia. What a wonderful send-off it has been the last week. Of course, accumulating with his tangi yesterday up in Ngaruahi. Well, Hamilton Boys High, they've got a storied history. We talk about their coach after 21 years moving on, but boy, we talked about Tawera Kurbalo, bringer former All Blacks Scott McLeod. Remember him? He's from Hamilton Boys High. Sever Reese, Quinn Tapia, they're all from Hamilton Boys High. One of my favourites though, Dick Wax, Remember the Olympic Games silver medalist in 1976 for the 5,000 metres, and later held the world record for the 5,000 metre for Aotea, New Zealand. Well, here we go. Goal line dropout for Kirikiriroa, gets us started again. Good drop goal. We're going to try drop out. Good metres and to the edge. Feilding a look to try and apply some pressure again. There's Johnston. Now in the middle of the paddock, outside the Ruatako Mārua 22. Good defensive grab. Waitai Hainga has really come to play the second five for Hamilton today. Captain Vakava to the line. Now plenty of hands. Feilding know how to play, don't they? Remember they were down against Palmerston North Boys High in the Hurricanes final. Come back with 2 tries in the second half to snatch that victory on the back of some really good defence as well. They're going to need all of that against Hamilton here today. Pass is good. Dan Marsiri in the 11 jersey for Feilding, a big athlete on the wing. Carries the ball well into the line. Dummy pass. Dane Johnston. Poe Moore with a bit of skill as that one will go forward. And Te Kura Tamatane or Kirikiriroa, Hamilton Boys High School, will get a reprieve from the pressure. And Kirikiriroa will make a substitution. Jack Miller will come off in the 7 jersey. On in his replacement will be Corbin Dunlop. So inside there, Ruatako Mārua 22 is Kirikiriroa, Hamilton. Swan will feed the Nonoke scrum. Looking to run it. Oh, strong run again. Waitai Hainga. Really been good in that 12 jersey for Hamilton. Up quickly is Johnston. Poe Moore for Feilding defensively. There's a big land, but he can get around the paddock quick. There's a half back now. Swan. Feilding though. Counter ruck is good and they'll take possession. 10 metres inside the territory of Kirikiriroa now. Down the ground goes Johnston. Looking left, will go right, does Cribb. And he finds the right man. Stepping off his right foot. Pene Javier. 5 metres out now from the try line. Kirikiriroa applying offside, an advantage to Feilding. Ducking himself is Kotahi Cribb. Again, short. Kirikiriroa, desperate defence. And he's in! And he's in! Dane Johnston, he did it in the Hurricanes final. He's done it today in the semi-final. It is the second try for Feilding, and it moves the scoreline. Tako me Tako Mawhetu. 10 points to 17 now. Look at this run from the fullback, Pene Javier. The Furupeke with a great right foot step. And Dane Johnston, he doesn't need much of an invitation. So he just stays with it and gets to the line on the ground. Conversion is good. So it'll move the scoreline now to Ko Mārua me Tako Mawhetu. 12 points to 17. 5-point margin Kirikiriroa Hamilton leading Aorangi Feilding here with 3 minutes to go in the first half. It looks like ringing another substitution here as number 19 will come on to the paddock for Hamilton. Caleb Grice. And he's going to replace number 6, Alex Arnold. Remember, we saw him getting some attention after one of the earlier tries back on the 22nd minute. Restart for Kirikiriroa. Look at that breeze. Oh, it's out on the full. A mistake here from Kirikiriroa. And Feilding just feeling a bit of puff in their chest. You can hear that Teachers Only Days paying dividends. Plenty of supporters here from Aorangi Feilding today. So it'll be a nonoke scrum. Feed to Aorangi Feilding. Inside the last 2 minutes of this first half semi-final action. The National First 15 Championships here at Papaioia, Palmerston North. Wide pass, back inside, set move. Well read by Hamilton's number 13, Ollie Gruen. Over the advantage line goes Po Moore. Chip kick behind the line. Bounces funny. And will roll just too far. We'll come back for Ruatako Mārua. Outside of that, of course.
Approximately.
Back to where he kicked the ball from. It's a long way back. Just at halfway there, as you can see. Hamilton. Feilding playing with the breeze here today. It's become stronger since the beginning of the match. Trail by 5. Will that be enough with this breeze? Inside the last minute now, the first half. And Kirikiriroa said enough's enough, and they'll kick it out to complete this first half here at Papaioia. It is Hamilton Boys High leading Feilding. Te kau mā whetu me te kau mā roa, 17 points to 12.
Forest have never been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
No skeleton, got nothing to hide.
It's a great stirrer.
It's trepidation, anticipation.
She's a game changer. Come celebrate the stories of our Māori heroes. Whakanuia.
Lots of celebrations, so many laughs, going to be amazing.
I'm a bit of a fan.
Tough. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the stories from the St. Joe's days.
Oh, she is the sweetest person and also one of the most scary people I've ever met. Yeah.
Uncle? He's the man.
Biggest fan base is 50-plus-year-old Pākehā women.
That's not true. Bring it on.
Whakanuia. Te whakapāhoa kia na ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Get the Māori Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make Māori Plus your mate and stream now.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like at this dairy dryer. The cladding on the building that houses the dairy dryer needed to be replaced. So, they called us up. First, we inspected the cladding. The cost implications of shutting the dryer down were huge, particularly from the loss of production, which is much higher than the actual reclad costs. So, we came together as a team. We said, why don't we replace the cladding while the dryer is still operational? No one had ever done that before, which meant working with the client on hygiene requirements. We wrapped the dryer in 2 layers to create a hygiene envelope, while the old panels were removed and the new ones installed, all while the dryer continued to work. By thinking outside the square and working as a team, the project was completed with no disruption to production, and it was a world first. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Our top rangatahi.
Wow.
Go head to head.
What a that flick pass.
Watch every player.
What a try.
Every game live on Māori Active. Winter Tournament 2024 ki Māori Active. Our top rangatahi.
Wow.
Go head to head.
What a that flick pass.
Watch every player.
What a try.
Every game live on Māori Active. Winter Tournament 2024 ki Māori Active.
Anō mai hoki mai ki Papai Oia. Welcome back to Palmerston North's National Secondary Schools First 15 Championship, the second half of the semi-final matchup between Feilding and Hamilton Boys High. A great matchup, as you can see the scoreline, te kau mā whetu me te kau mā rua, 17 points to 12 at this point. Well, the first half was full of plenty of action here on field 3 of the Palmerston North Arena. We got away in the 7th minute. These two teams were banging each other left, right and centre. As we see the ball filters back from this maul, and in the presence of mind to give it to the winger here, Ross Anderson, who just turns his ears back to score in the 7th minute of the match. Unconverted from the sideline, and then they keep their pressure here to Kiriroa, trying to go in close. They'll spread it a bit wider this time to Luke Hills, who will dot over for 2 unanswered tries. That one was converted, made the scoreline at that point 12 points to 0 to Hamilton Boys High School. And Feilding, though, they never gave up. They just simply did not give up. As they tried to go right, they tried to go left, and they found the occasion was good for the left foot from the number 12, Nixon Foreman, to drop down for their first try. That was in the 22nd minute. They picked up another try after that to Dane Johnston. Mixed in there was a try also to Maxwell Kara for Hamilton. So 3 tries to 2 here. 17-12, Te kau mā whetu me, te kau mā rua. As we're underway in the second half of this semi-final matchup. Of course, the grand final scheduled for 12:40 on Sunday. The New Zealand Barbarians Cup is up for grabs. One of these two teams will make it. The other team will play in the bronze medal match. That one's scheduled for 11:50 a.m. on Sunday. Feilding will work from within their Rua Te Kau Mā Rua 22. They've just joined us, Feilding in their blue jerseys, or navy blue with red, and Hamilton in their black and maroon shirts. Just want to go out. Hamilton are playing with a breeze here in the second half, 16 degrees Celsius here locally. That breeze is going left to right on the screen, and at times in the first half became quite stiff. You can see it in the assistant referee's flag there on the sideline. So the wind is in play here in the second half. 5-point lead to Kiriroa Hamilton. Will that be enough? going into the second half. Trick play at the front of the lineup, but not executed enough. And Feilding will get a free kick. Just a question from the captain, Mitch Swan. The match referee, Will Johnston. Kai Wawau. The captain for Feilding is the hooker, Waikapi Alani Gavaka. Justin Locke is the coach for Feilding this year. As we mentioned, a debut in the top 4. Highest I've made it previously was the top 8 in New Zealand. They used to play in the co-ed title, Feilding High School, because of obviously boys and girls there. 2009, 14 and 16 they won the co-ed title. That competition no longer exists. And here they are in the top 4 for the first time, taking on one of the very best that have played in the top 4, Hamilton Boys High School. 5 titles, 13 appearances from Hamilton. This one just comes off the hands. Rabbits would like that one back. They'll come back for a normal care scrum. To be fed by Aorangi, Feilding. Nathan Stewart, the principal of Feilding High, decided it's a teachers only day today. Allow those pupils to get along and support their fellow pupils. Very proud of their school. Feilding only about 15 minutes to the west of Palmerston North, Papuaia from here, so not a long way for them to come. Off the back of the scrum. Rupene. Raviawa with a fine run from the back of the scrum from Feilding, now inside the 22 of Kirikiriroa. Kirikiriroa going down, playing under advantage. Raviawa again, another carry in this passage of play. There's Johnston. He's been strong today. Picked up a try already. Getting closer now. Kirikiriroa trying to organise their defence. Fleet-footed is Therese Tani, the number 10 from Feilding. Tackle looks high. Playing under advantage. Johnston with a sniff. The captain now, Vakava. Johnston again. Boy, he's been busy. Need a bit of width. Great defence. Ollie Gruen. The Kirikiriroa shutting the door. Ball is on the deck now, comes back for Feilding. Filler. And Filler will go underneath. Filler sees an opportunity. There wasn't really one there. And he just burrows his way through the bottom and scores the 3rd try of the match. And we got ourselves a tied ball game. Here's that barnstorming run from Rupene. Raviawa strong on his feet, the big number 8. And here's Filler. He had no business of going through there. And just backs himself. Conversion attempt is good. And just like that, Feilding's Boy High School. Wow! Feilding's Boy High School have taken the lead. Te Kaumaiwa me Te Kaumawhetu, 19-17 here in the second half. 6 minutes gone. Well, we mentioned earlier how Feilding got here, that it overcome Palmerston North with a lead at half-time in the Hurricanes final. They came back to grab their victory with 2 second-half tries. So they know how to come from behind. Hamilton boys high, on their side of things, they took on Rotorua to be the Chiefs champion. Long pass on their try line. Hamilton victorious over Rotorua, 41-15. Sees them through to the top 4 again here. 14th appearance. Feilding, remember, in their very first appearance in the top 4. Have Hamilton on the back foot by 2 points here in the second half. Up the middle, defensive rock play, and it might be good. Oh, didn't release the tackler. It's a tap and go as well, not onside, so playing advantage here. Hamilton sniffing an opportunity. I'll come back for an infringement, not back 10. Kaiwawa Will Johnston, very experienced referee. And the Kura Tamatani or Kiri Roa elect to take a shot at the posts. So we've got an opportunity, like to thank those sponsors, Bailey's Real Estate, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Apollo Projects, for their support of the telecast, not just here, but all through Winter Sports Week. Penalty attempt is good. This seesaw affair sees Hamilton go ahead here. Rua Takau me Takau Ma'iwa, 20 points to 19. This one's got the feeling it'll go down to the wire, doesn't it? As we restart the play. Kiriroa looking for some edge, but can't quite get the footwork to match, and he'll go out here, and it'll be a Rarangi ki waho to Feilding, line out to Feilding. While we're in the mode of thanking, we'd like to thank Te Toda Whiri for their valuable mahi in doing what they are doing and supporting Te Reo Māori commentary and the development of Te Reo Māori. Ngā mihi nui, thank you for your support. It truly makes a difference. Feilding with the restart from the line out. Stiff defence. And offside again here for Hamilton. That breeze is strong. Don't know if it's a kickable penalty from this point. No, they will go for the sideline. Whana is good. You see it tailing away in that breeze, can't you? So it'll be a Rarangi ki waho line out for Aorangi Feilding Boys High School. There we go. Teachers only day. Maybe they had the art class first and got all the signs made. You can see all the Feilding supporters over the far side there. Here he comes again, the big number 8. Ravi Yawa. He's been outstanding today as Rupini. Kiriroa with some good defence though. Going down the right side. Plenty of numbers here for Feilding. So is for Hamilton. Inside the 22. They'll come back right again. Held up in the ball. This is dangerous for Feilding. Expertly done by the Ngā Kai Whakamua forward pack from Kirikiri Roa. Outstanding to turn over that play in the maul. Taken high, and then they just wrap around him. Look at them, 18 replacement in. Corbin Dunlop supporting Luke Hills, and they just held him up. You're not going nowhere. So Hamilton will get the scrum feed, the nunoke, inside their 22. They got the breeze at their back, trying to get themselves out of this red zone. Running it though. Second 5-8 for Hamilton's been good today. There's that kick we were talking about, and expertly taken by Javier, fullback. Now an opportunity. Masiri backing himself just short of the 22 here. They'll need to recycle this Feilding, and they've got it. They'll go wide to the middle of the field, looking to spread it, looking for a gap. Hamilton defensively are well organised. They're playing halfback. Big Pomua prop, rummaging it up. There's the captain, he'll feed it on. Wide pass, too high though. Just keeps it alive. One-handed pass. The number 8. Does he get it down? Does he get it down? And it's a knock on and goal from the Kaiwa. Wow. Oh boy, what an opportunity for Feilding. The big long pass looked like the play was going to stop at this point, but then Javier gets his hands on it. One-handed pass to Rupini. Dots it down over the line, but just can't keep control of the pill. Big moment in the match. 14 minutes gone here in the semi-final. Long and goal drop out. Oh, counter ruck is brilliant from Hamilton. Muscling it up forward now. Ball comes loose. Feilding will regather it. Here comes Filler. He's had a good game today. The Kai Whiti-Tiki lock for Feilding has really put his hand up. Now the backdoor play. Javier's been good. Penny Javier, the fullback for Feilding in the 15 jersey, really put his hand up for this debutant team from Aorangi Feilding in their first top 4 competition. In the back of the ruck now as they reset. Johnston. He's been a workhorse today as the Pomua, number 3 jersey for Feilding. Oh, good pass at the defensive line. Gets them over the advantage line. Now I'll bring it back to the left side. The captain, Vakava, he's just led by quiet example today for Feilding. There's Johnston again. Looking for this left side. Both wings converge together here. Hopa Crib and Masiri. Feilding throwing everything at You see a couple of players go down and a possible head clash in the tackle. Play will continue here for Feilding. Te Kura Tamatani or Kirikiri Roa really under pressure is Hamilton. Phase after phase, the signs in the back for Feilding, willing their schoolmates towards the try line inside the 22 here. Cribb farms it out. Two-step inside for Hopper. Cribb looking for another option here. Yeah, Dane Johnson goes, I know the option, just straight. And looks like holding on to the ball, and it is indeed some great work by Stefan Newman. A Kaifi Tiki lock from Hamilton, creating that infringement from Feilding just when they needed it the most. Tacoma Fetu Miniti, 17 minutes into the second half, semi-final matchup. New Zealand Barbarians National First 15 Championship Finals series here from Papaioia, Palmerston North. You can see here Feilding just throwing everything at them, phase after phase, and then there, who wants it this time? There, over the top of the ball goes Johnson first. And there's number 5, Newman, over the top of the ball and wins the penalty for Kirikiri Roa. I don't know about you, but if I was to go back to Kura, I want Nathan Stewart to be my principal. You can see all the kids there from Feilding High School getting the day off today, teachers only day. Well, I hope the teachers are here as well. Made the signs to come support their school. 1,600 pupils at Feilding High School these days. 103-year-old. Plenty of subs to come off the bench too. It's been a torrid pace. 22 and 21 are in for Feilding. 21 is Kanye Ropiha Waiwai, and 22 is Kalan Emmers into the match for Feilding. Try to keep that one alive, and great distance off that Wana Whana from Kirikiri Roa. Hamilton, of course, they are still playing with a breeze. It is still there, going left to right at Hamilton's back, leading by 1 point. Couldn't get any closer in the semi-final matchup. Great defensive line out from Feilding. Kirikiri Roa under pressure. Give the ball back to Feilding here, so it will be a nonoke scrum to Aorangi Feilding inside their own half, about 12 metres in. So Ropiha Waiwai will take over the halfback duties for Feilding. Little shimmy step. Fullback Harvey has been good today for Feilding. Ropiha Waiwai feeds it back. A little chip over the top. Planned move. They'll catch him, looking to put him out, and they will. Feilding with some structure, a little bit unorthodox, but you know what? Sometimes that's the best thing about schoolboy footy. Futuporo at its best. Rarangi ki waho or line out will go to Aorangi Feilding. Right on halfway here. Ko Marima Miniti, 15 minutes to go here in the second half. Tukau. Yeah, Takoma Iwa. 20 points to 19. Hamilton over Feilding at this point. Kaiwaiwa, Will Johnston's been really good today, the referee. Very experienced referee. Controlled the game well. Good communicator. Allows the game to flow. Couldn't ask for anything more, especially when it comes to first 15 flowing rugby. Kiri Doa. We'll get the feed into Nonoke scrum. They'll come down the blind side, but can't hold on to the ball. And it's a gift for Feilding here. Get an option, a scrum or a line out. They'll take the scrum. So just slowing down the passage of play here. O'Shea Rogan came on earlier for Feilding. He's warming up to come back on here down the sideline. So they're going to use the full 22 today of Feilding. Justin Locke giving everyone an opportunity to get them across the line to get to that championship final on Sunday. Replacement halfback now. Feilding just going in too early into the scrum. Will hand the ball over. Quick restart. Whanaki, Heirunga, Heiraro up and under. Feilding trying to turn it to their advantage. Goes straight back into Hamilton's hands though. Game's got a sense it's in the balancing act right now. As both teams' counter ruck has been good today. Feilding pick up another one. Playing with advantage. Box kick. And they'll come back to that advantage. Funna is a good one. We're just outside the 22. And it is indeed number 18 for Feilding will come onto the field, O'Shea Rogan. He's a big unit. You can see short line out here for Feilding. Set play move. Looking to roll the dice here. Trailing by one point. Juggle but held together by Fuller. Now midfield. Barnstorming Ro Penny. Up to the 22. Inside ball. Javier. Kiriroa. Backing their defence against this Aorangi Feilding side. Feilding though. Just slowly moving down the paddock and Dave Johnston. So close. Charging run. And offside here. This could be trouble. We'll call out the captain for Hamilton Boys High. Mitch Swan was the captain. I think what he's saying, another penalty infringement of this part of the field, you are going to lose a man. So he's given them the opportunity to talk to his team. Message delivered. Fielding opportunity. Here they go. Watch out for 3. Here he comes. Dane Johnston. Already scored a try today. Replacement, number 8. 18. Halfback. Dunking run. The defence from Kitty Roa is good though. Multiple phases. The captain, Fakava, with his attempt. Ball comes out and over! Held up over the line. Great defence. Underneath that's the captain, I think. Kitty Roa, bodies on the line, and it's 19 who saves the day. Caleb Grice. Underneath that attempted try scorer. So it'll be an in-goal dropout for Te Kura Tamatani or Kitty Roa, Hamilton Boys High School. Just under Te Ko Miniti, 10 minutes to go here in the second half. 1 point differential in the match. Oh, pass behind the back is good. Javier, chip and chase. He's tapped on the way through. They'll apply for they will get the fair catch. Oh, the hand on Javier's foot after he kicks. The ball was close to an infringement. Hamilton on their knees. It's been a grueling contest, I tell you. These two teams have really thrown it at each other. And a perfect kick. Funna will find a touch 10 metres inside the half of Feilding. Look at this pass around the back from 13 from Feilding. James Tuba. Outstanding, and the tap on the foot of Javier after he kicks the ball. So close. Feilding with a good line out. We're going to run it from their own half now. Onto the ball. Can't hold on to it. They'll come back for the advantage. Playing at a good pace here is Aorangi Feilding. A very close match before this one in the girls' competition. Howick taking on Christchurch girls. Howick, debutantes in the top 4. Debutantes in rugby union. It's the first time having a team undefeated this year, and they caused an upset against Christchurch, 22 points to 17. Is there another upset due for Field 3 today here in this boys semi-final? Restart of play. Pass just a little behind the first receiver, Tane. Looking for some width. Now City's been good with the ball today. 11 jersey for Feilding. Offload is good. Johnston, perfect offload to his Pomua partner. This one bobbles back. Leaves a bit of the pressure on Kitty Roa. Oh, the pass, the captain. Here comes the number 8. Charging up to the 22. They'll need a quick recycle of the ball here, Will Feilding. It feels like Hamilton's been on defence for the last 20 solid minutes. Only the one try scored in the second half. That has gone to Feilding. Back in the 5th minute of it. This one off the shoulder. Rule to go backwards from Kaiwawal Johnston. Play on. Counter ruck from Hamilton is good. Box kick. using the breeze. No one's back home. Chasing strong. Kiri Roa. And it is a penalty. What a chase. Ollie Gruden with a couple of his teammates. Replacement number 18, Gordon Dunlop, getting up there in the face of Feilding and turning over the ball. That's a big play of the match.
Fielding player down on the 22. Fielding player down on the 22.
Winning by 1. Yeah, but they were winning by 1.
So it'll be a Nonoke scrum feed to Te Kura Tamatane or Kiri Roa. Hamilton Boys High School. Just waiting for a player in back play from Feilding to get some attention. Of course, the referee is the sole keeper of time in the match. And there he stops the clock. This game has been played at a torrid pace here. The first half was, to be fair, simply outstanding. The first 17 minutes were dominated by Hamilton Boys High with 3 tries and a conversion. Then the 22nd minute onwards, Feilding replied with 2 of their own tries in the first half, converted 1 of those, which sent them to half time, 17-12 to Hamilton. Feilding come out in the second half of the 5th minute to score a try. Level the scores, converted, get the lead, and a penalty to Hamilton. Kiri Roa in the 9th minute is the margin we have now. Rua Tako Maiwa, 20 points to 19, with under 5 minutes to go here in the semi-final. Hamilton, feed it out quick. Number 12's been strong today. If anyone deserves to get over the dotted line, it's him for sure. Defensively and offensively. And that one just bobbles in front. You can see the reserve bench for Feilding behind the in-goal line, applauding the defensive effort by Feilding. Kiri Roa will make a change. Number 21 will come on in replacement. Nico Dromgool. Looks like he's going the left side of the back line. So with under 4 minutes to go here in the semi-final matchup. Feilding needing to go 90 metres against this tried and proven rugby program from Hamilton. 14th appearance at the top 4. 5 times they've won the title. Looking to get to the big dance on Sunday. Have got to win the semi-final first. It's been a physical contest today. Both teams putting their bodies on the line. You can see the fitness program they must have been on through the season is paying dividends. They haven't slowed their pace. A chip kick inside their own 22. You get a knock on there from Feilding in the ruck play. So it'll be a Nonoke scrum. Feed. Kiri Roa, perfect placement for an attacking scrum here. If they can get some points, maybe that's enough with only 2 minutes to go here in the semi-final to get them through to the championship match on Sunday. Scrum's contested by Feilding. Hamilton have the ball now. Ball goes wide. Skips one. He's got some space. Comes down, does Cutter. Picked up a try today, did Cutter in the first half. Now coming to the right side. Offload is good. And just short of the line, the ball comes loose. But they'll come back for the advantage here for Hamilton. All the possession now inside Feilding's territory. Simply Miharo. Brilliant. Futuporo here today in Papaioia, Palmerston North in the semi-final matchup. And Hamilton, understandably, will take a shot at the post inside the last minute of the match.
Yeah, that's what a few people have said.
Breeze at the back here for Bothaway. Done the kicking all day today for Hamilton. And this one's regulation. They'll pick up another penalty, and that'll be the match. It is Hamilton that'll go through to Sunday's championship match on a gallant effort. It was a seesawing affair, but it was defence in the end that gets the victory. Rua Tekau mā toru me Tekau mā iwa, 23 points to 19. Hamilton Boys High School are victorious over Feilding. What a game. 3 tries scored by Hamilton in the first half, 2 by Feilding in reply in the latter part of the first half. Feilding come out strong out of the gates in the second half to score the first try. No tries by Hamilton in the second half, but 2 penalties being decisive and a great defensive line from the boys from Te Kura Tamatane or Kirikiriroa, Hamilton Boys High School, as they run out victors in the semi-final, and they'll go to the championship match on Sunday at 12:40. Of course, if there's more action today over on the arena, it'll be Kelson taking on Nelson. That one gets underway in about 1 minute's time. Be sure to catch up with it on behalf of Whakaata Māori and all the production crew here on Field 3. Kia koutou katoa. I've been Jason Goobies, aka Chopper. Mā te wā.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
Okay guys, twice to sell. Got past the sell. Ladies and gentlemen,
This isn't about what we wore back in the day.
we're going to go now. Going once, going twice. No more offers. Sold!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
Our top rangatahi.
Wow.
Go head to head.
What are that flick pass?
Watch every player,
What a try!
every game, live on Māori Active. Winter Tournament 2024 ki Māori Active.
Ai ahua māma te whakarongo, he māma ki te taringa.
Ai. Ko te whakapiki wairua, te mea nui ki a hau nei.
Nui ake ngā hua mō tua. That's us.
Tāku ki a koe, bro. Te reo Māori anake te reo I whaiputea ai, aku mahi katoa.
Tau.
Bringing the fire every week.
The whole system is man, that's what it is.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
Feel the mana.
Can I get a hiya?
Tāti te mai pokano.
Te kore tūhono tāua whakapa. Do you know what it's like to be in a body that you can't connect to?
I'm not your bro.
You are a boy and not a girl!
Whatever it is, I'm here for you.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
Our top rangatahi.
Wow.
Go head to head.
What are that flick pass?
Watch every player,
What a try!
every game, live on Māori Active. Winter Tournament 2024 ki Māori Active.